Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 16 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Where today I'm getting more into Ars Nouveau. So what I have planned for today is I need another imbuement chamber, which is going to need a smidge more gold. I'm thinking I'm probably going to need a couple of these, if I'm being honest, but we'll see what happens. So manipulation essence is a thing I need to craft some stuff. So let's get our imbuement that chamber and some more stone so that we can get arcane pedestals again. And like I said, we'll probably wind up with a few of these. So how about 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 easy peasy, cool. All right, so I've done a little bit of rearranging of the works in here. Now I think these guys only pull from adjacent pedestals. So in theory, if I want my imbuement guy to work here, I could do this, and it might just work. No recipe found. Wah, wah, wah. Did I do something wrong? Button, redstone clock. Button, redstone clock. So maybe making it this compact is not an ideal solution. So let's try it another way, which will be something like this. Button. Where'd my redstone go? Didn't I have redstone? I felt like I had redstone, but maybe I lied to myself and to you. Or the redstone went somewhere. I don't know where it went, but you get the idea. And then boom. Hey, that works. Nice. I should double check that I put the right items there, right? Yeah, I had originally put redstone on there for sure, so that is not too much of a dire derp. So I want to make something cool today. So first off, I've got some spell components ready to go to unlock more spells, and I want to try these out for sure. Now, Earth Essence is going to need some kind of dirt, iron, and some kind of seeds. So I feel like I should maybe what I'm going to do, we're going to get a chest here. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to play this. I'm going to get a chest. And we'll keep in the chest the resources that are used to make the different types of things. Does that sound cool? So between you guys, I think we should be fine. Okay. So once you've got this is done, right? So let's put you guys away with you, and that'll be the air batch. And then this can be what we need for earth batch. Cool. Nice. All right, I like that. I like that. That seems neat. Now, getting source over here might be something I might want to investigate, but you can see I moved my arcane core and enchanting apparatus over here because I've got some plans for today. I absolutely do. I want to get some cool things. So let's start with a couple of these new spells. I want to try out Leap, and I also want to try out Freeze. I don't know if I have any snow, but, also Water Essence might be a thing on my to-do. But yeah, Leap sounds cool. So I've got the Wilden wings. I killed, a bunch of Wilden between episodes. I don't know where their wings went, but I definitely killed them. Sweet. All right, so hey, spellbook. Why don't you learn a new spell? I would like Leap, please. Freeze, Harvest, Ignite, Launch, we already know. Leap, we're going to know now. So 1, 2, 3. Cool. Nice. That's what's up. So got some Leap going on. I wouldn't mind Snare. That's going to be Cobwebs and the Earth Essence that I'm waiting on over here. So we'll hold off on that one. And Snare I have a pretty interesting idea for. And I'm really curious as to how well it's going to work. But I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be really cool, actually. Let's see how right I am about that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get there. Don't worry. It'll be cool, I think. So I've got those two ready. Let's try them out now. So what I'd like to do is try out Leap and Launch and see how they work, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear number 5. I'm going to clear number 4, and number 3, I'm just going to add an augment so that harm 1 now just has 1 amplify on it, and I'm going to call that good enough. Okay. Number 4, I thought I cleared you. Maybe I have to I might have to do this to save the fact that I cleared him. Okay, cool. So now 4 and 5 have nothing on them, right? And if we open up this thing, we can see that that is the case. Cool. Okay, I like that. So with 4 now, I want to try leap and then launch, right? So we're going to do self, launch, create, and self, leap, create, and try these out, right? So launch does what? If I'm looking in this direction, I go upwards in the air and take fall damage. Super exciting, right? Leap is a lot cooler in my opinion. Now, if I were to throw an amplify into leap, see, I like leap a lot more. Not enough mana, but pretty cool. Now, is there a fall from ours? There's a glyph of slow fall. It's a tier 2 glyph, so we have to unlock tier 2 abilities. But I should be able to combine my spells such that I activate leap and slow fall. Not bad. Not bad. I don't have a lot of mana yet for this, but I think we could do some cool stuff with it. It might be a fun way to travel around. I always like coming up with new ways to travel. I mean, even just that is pretty cool. Right? Isn't that neat? I like that. I just need more mana. And that's something else I want to work on today. So let's come back in a minute and get ready to get some stuff. Oh, good. You guys are done. Let me get more of you while I'm at it, too. Because, you know, we'll be right back. All right, let's take a look. The next thing I want to try is from tier 1. I wanted to make snare. So I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 earth essence. And boom, snare. I'm liking this. Now, the more things we unlock, the more mana we're going to have, which is going to be awesome because it means more casting. So that's cool. And then the other one I wanted to make here... Oh, give me that back. Was not snare. What was the other one I wanted to make? Freeze. Yeah, freeze sounds cool. I want to try both of these as well. So select that guy, and you're going to need this and a couple snow blocks, which... What did I do? Oh, yeah, I still have them. Cool. Good job, me. Did you steal it from an adjacent pedestal? Oh, wow. Look how far away that pedestal is, and he totally stole it. He ate it right off the pedestal. Would you look at that? Sneaky, sneaky. I like it, though. That's kind of cool. All right, so with that now taken care of, we have snare and freeze. So I want to make launch. I wasn't a big fan of, right? So let's do projectile freeze. And we'll call you freeze. And then projectile... snare. We'll call you snare. Now, I really like the sound of these. Let's go inside, take a quick daytime nap, and then come back. Because I want to try these on enemies. All right. Trying freeze first. Well, that wasn't exciting. It definitely slows them a little bit, and I'm sure amplify would have some help here, right? What if we amplify freeze? Yeah, that's nice and slow. That really slows him a lot. But I want to try snare now and see what that does. So first things first, let him get a little closer. And then snare. I very much like snare. All right, there's a reason I'm doing this, and I'm going to show you guys. But that is cool right there. I like that. All right, now for the next part of my plan. Because this is where things are going to get interesting, I think. Hopefully, maybe. Alright, so I'm getting this stuff, and I'm getting some of this. And what I want to make is an enchanter's bow. And to make that, I believe, what I place... 1, 2, 3, and then the bow. There it goes. Definitely one of like the coolest looking crafting mechanics there is. I'm just saying. Look at that awesome looking bow. Oh yeah, fancy. Now the bow I would like to enchant, and luckily we can enchant using this here mod. So if we take a look at this guy and we look at enchanting, you'll notice all the familiar enchants that we know, right? I would take a look at infinity first. So I'm going to need 8 air essences and a diamond block to get infinity on my bow. Where am I at with air essences? 6. So actually not bad. So actually not bad. So let's bring air essences back to the table. By way of removing you guys. Placing in... You know what I bet's happening? I bet it's going into my pocket storage. It is going into my pocket storage, would you? Look at that. I'm like, where's all my redstone going? Where's all my redstone going, guys? Oh, into my pocket storage. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. All right. So what was air essence again? Yeah. Which one did I just remove? The button, the redstone, and the clock. Cool. And then air essence is these guys, right? So we're going to do this. And what I could absolutely do, by the way, is keep my tier 3 storage in here so it doesn't eat items like redstone while I'm not mining. So while mining, yes, I would like it to do that. While not mining, no, please stop. Now, how's my... Wow, you guys are slow. You're 100% full, so I appreciate it, but you're still slow. I'm liking this teleporting. I'm liking... And we're going to need more pedestals, by the way. But we'll take care of that in a sec. So what I'm going to want... I might need more stone. There's a reason we do tech first, guys. There's a reason we do tech first. One of these days, I want to see a magic mod that does all the things that tech does. So like pulverizer and smelter and all that stuff, but in magic form. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? And just a little bit different. So actually, just get me a bunch of this arcane stone stuff. And then the arcane pedestal, we're going to want 4 more of. And that'll do. And I'm hoping that you guys can go in a pattern like this. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, so with you guys being done now, we want a block of diamonds. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7 that I needed? Not enough source nearby. Oh, do we need source to do this? Alright, source might be required. I don't know how much source, but we're about to find out. Not enough source nearby. Okay, fair enough. Is there anywhere that tells me how much source I need? Infinity level 1. It doesn't really say how much source it is. Place a jar minute by and use the item you want to enchant on the apparatus. The apparatus may only apply enchants that are valid to the item you have. You need to apply a level 1 enchants before you can apply level 2 enchants. So I know we have more source available to us, and we can absolutely get more source available. So here's 2 full jars. I wouldn't mind having more of that. And I might see about... What I should do is figure out a way to automate cutting down those arcwood trees. Arcwood trees. You know, the trees that are archy. And then, you know, we'll see what's up. So can you make... Oh, yes. That's what's up now. So how much did you actually drain? Not that much. I guess that one's... So about 90% of a jar equaled infinity for me? Alright, cool. Can be inscribed with a spell at the scribe's table. So do I actually need an arrow on me in order to fire? Can we please have a thing that makes that no longer a requirement anymore? I thought infinity, like, that was no longer the case. I don't like having to carry an arrow around on me. But now, this is the scribe's table, right? So how do I do this? How do I inscribe it at the scribe's table? Inscribe the spell using scribe's table. The player has enough mana, arrows will become spell arrows and will apply the spell on their target. If no arrows are in the inventory, a spell arrow that deals 0 damage will be cast. If there is not enough mana, regular arrows will be fired. Enchanter bows may use special augment arrows for empowering the inscribed spell. Cool. Alright, well, that's cool. How about scribe's table? Scribing spells. Or enchanter's items. Do this, place a spell parchment on the table. Then with your spellbook in hand, change your spellbook to the desired spells if you were going to cast it. Then use the book on the table while sneaking. Your item will now contain that spell. There we go. Boom. Bows may only accept spells that do not contain a form. Oh, okay. So what if we did removed projectile? Set spell. Sweet. All right. So projectile snare once again. Create. Now this bow, in theory, should cast snare. So, you ready for this? Let's go take a nap and try this one at night. This could be fun. All right, I see a creeper in the distance. Let's see what happens. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, if there's not enough mana, like we just saw, it just doesn't cast, right? Which is fine. I'm okay with that. It still shoots the bow, an arrow, which is, you know, it's a regular arrow. Now, there's other arrows that we can use to amplify this, but there's things we can do. I think, number one, we could have this both snare and damage the enemy, but we need more mana, for sure. So we're going to want to focus a little bit on getting more mana sooner than later. And I wouldn't mind some form of, like, quick draw on here, because I know that's a thing that exists. I would like some power on here, because that's a thing that exists. There's a lot of things I would like. Okay, so let's see what else we could have fun-wise with this, because that was pretty cool. I really like that. I really do. I think that's awesome. The whole snare with the bow thing, like, that's cool. There's a lot of, if you think about it, there's a lot of crazy stuff you could do to combine spells with projectiles and other things, and that's kind of neat. And if I'm not mistaken, this is called an enchanter's bow. If we look at enchanter's gear, there's also an enchanter's sword, an enchanter's shield, an enchanter's mirror, an enchanter's apparatus. Okay, that's not what I thought it was, but you get the idea, right? That's kind of cool. There's things we could do here. I bet you can put all kinds of cool yeah, some neat stuff to combine items with spells. All right, so the next thing I'd like to look at doing is getting more mana. And I think the best way to do that would be to make some magical armor. Now, I'm a little concerned that in order to do this, I'm going to lose some of what I love, and that is my speed boost from my pants. So we're going to have to solve that problem. That said, I could probably just make, you know, 3 out of the 4 armor pieces and see how much better my mana does, right? So if we look now, and we did leap, we'll do 1, 2, 3 leaps, and I'm almost out of mana, right? Let's look at the items that can give us more mana, so we can, you know, do better. Let's take a look at this. There are amulets that go into the necklace slot. Now, I assume there's only 1 necklace slot, but there's also usually a miscellaneous slot, I thought. Glasses. We'll see if I can sneak this into another slot. But I'd like to have both of these amulets if I could. There's mana regen and mana boost. One gives you more mana, the other gives you faster mana regen. We'll probably want to try them both to see what we think. So just some iron nuggets. So easy peasy. Get a pair of these guys ready to go. Now, if we wanted to make the mana boost, it's just going to be 3 diamonds and a bunch of source gems. The mana regen is 2 diamonds and 2 gold. And that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So let's start with mana boost, right? 5 gems and 3 diamonds. Cool. And I'm going to hold off on these guys being nearby for a minute, because I want to just see if this costs source or not. I guess not. Cool. And then the other one was 2, 2, and 4. So that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So once you're done crafting, 2, 2, and 4. And then you're good to go. Sweet. Okay. So let's try these out. So if I did mana boost first, let's see how that affects my novice spellcasting. A little bit more for sure. Definitely better. Not amazing, but better. Now, you have nowhere that you can go, Mr. Amulet of Mana? Yeah. So it's either that or regen. Trying to see how good of a difference that makes. Regen, definitely you can tell the difference in. Both are good, actually. Frankly, they're both pretty nice. It's the nice thing about it is you do have to make a decision. Do I want more mana initially, or do I want it to come back faster? And I'm leaning towards the comeback faster. I like that pretty much. Yeah. The other thing we can make from ours is the armor set, and that hopefully will boost me pretty good. So there's 3 tiers. There's Novice, Mage, and Archmage. So Novice is made with just the Mage Bloom Flowers we found so far. Mage is made with the Mage Bloom Fibers and Blaze Powder. And then finally, Archmage or Archmage is made with Blaze Fiber and Popped Chorus Fruit, which we won't be able to get till we get to the end. So I'll probably just make the Mage suit right now. So we're going to need 5... and some 8 is 13, and 4 is 17. So we need, in total, about 9 Blaze Powder. That might be cutting it close, but we can go get more if we need to. Can you still do, like, more Blaze per Pulverize, or how does that work? We'll find out. With a little luck, we might have just enough. I think we have just enough Blaze. Nice. All right, cool. So that would be you and you. So we're going to do that, that, and that. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what that does to my maximum mana. So I want to keep my boots on because I like running faster. But yeah, look how much more mana we get now. That's kind of nice. Now that's mana regen. I'm debating if I want to just have, you know, mana boost. And, well, I mean, I bet the armor does both. Or at least I hope the armor does both. Provides additional mana and bonus mana regen. To cast the largest, most powerful spells, you'll need something. Now, in addition to that, I think we can get enchanted mana boost and enchanted mana regen, which is something I would also like to have. Now, note, obviously, I think this isn't going to have nearly as good protection as my existing armor set had. But, you know, yeah, maybe. I want you to, like, remember these slots. Actually, unselect. Let's do like that. Yeah, I like that memory. That seems cool. So that way I can pop these out and pop them back in, and that's where they go. How cool? Ah, that's nice, right? I like that. So, do the mana thing. Let's see how Leap works now with a, you know, 3 out of 4 Mage Boost. And what's funny is I swore there used to be an Ars Nouveau spell for running faster, and I am not seeing it. Much improved, right? Much improved. You know, we're pretty close to being able to, like, spam cast this as much as we want. We are not far away. And this was regen, right? Yeah, regen's kind of a good thing to have here. So I feel like we get a little bit more mana, and then we'll be in really good position for that. That's not bad at all. All right, so I'm going to put my mana boost necklace away. I'm going to keep the source jars that I have in here. I've got my bow ready if I need it. Let's consider upgrading this dude with obsidian diamonds. Oh, good, blaze rods. Yeah, guess who's going to the end now? Yep, that's what's happening. So since I'm more interested in living than I am in maging right now, what I'm going to do is something like this. And then, am I right to think that you were smart about that? That is cool. And you did not remember, or you did? Oh, you did remember. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. That's probably closer to what I want to do. And I don't want you remembering either. Cool. Okay. But these options down here are like ignore sort. So how cool, I can still sort my inventory down, and like it ignores these ones because I said ignore sort, and these guys are, you know, this is what goes in here. So that's a nice backpack mod. I'll tell you what, I'm starting to enjoy this this mage armor set. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Especially with the whole leap spell mechanic. There's something I want to check out. I looked around my map. I'm looking for something very specific that will hopefully help me going forward in a big way. We'll find out. We'll find out. I'm heading here because I'm hoping this is a illager outpost. I guess we'll see, right? I guess we'll see. What do we got up here? Is that horses? I assume that's horses. Yeah. I need some kind of, like, don't take fall damage thing for sure, but for now, this will do. Alright, we should be getting close, because I remembered it was right next to one of these guys, which I'm happy to. Ooh, Wilden Horns, huh? More Wilden stuff. Blast protection? I mean, I'll take it. Couldn't hurt. So I think this isn't like a traditional illager outpost. It's the one with all the arrows and stuff in it. Yeah. I know. I know. Hey! I should throw a harm on this bow, and then you'll be really in trouble. I wonder if these guys, like, repair automatically or something. Some magic mods have something along those lines, don't they? Ooh, a boomerang? That's cool. Emeralds, yes. Emeralds, always yes. More steak never hurts. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. But I'm gonna look through my map again and see if we can find another one. So let's remove this waypoint. And see if there's something else that resembles, like, I want an illager tower, if I can find one. Alright, let's plop down into our nether fortress real quick and get them their blaze rods that I want. Because that sounds like a good time. Is that a blaze right there? Thank you very much. Oh boy, that's not at all what I wanted. That leap was a lot leapier than I thought it would be. I was not prepared for that leap. I was not prepared at all. That was faster than I expected. Not that I'm complaining, because you know Dire Lakes is fast movement. Sweet stuff. Sweet. I'm curious how snare affects flying dude. It seems to do a pretty good job, honestly. Cool. Potion of regen. Meh, nothing exciting in there. I know I already checked that chest, but sometimes it doesn't hurt to double check. I do like it. I do like it. You know what I might want to do? Freeze, harm 1. Let's open this up and throw one more amplify on there. And see how this holds up with all my, you know, this stuff now. It does look like it's repairing, by the way. Oh boy. Not bad. That was pretty cool. That was not bad at all. I feel like I could throw one more amplify on there and not have too much of a problem. Two-shot him? Yeah! Especially, like, instant cast two-shot him. That's what I'm talking about. Is there anything in here I might have missed? I'll probably take more of these now that I know that they're useful for some stuff. The other stuff I'm not going to lose sleep over. Nothing exciting in there, really. How did I do on blaze rods? I need 2. That's good enough. Alright, so what I want to do now is upgrade my novice spellbook to a higher tier spellbook. The mage's spellbook. Nice! Which means I can now cast tier 2 glyphs. So let's take a look at what tier 2 glyphs I might be interested in learning right now. I'm gonna pick 1 or 2 before the end of the episode here. But let me flip through. Access Ender inventory sounds neat. Cold Snap snares and causes a burst of damage to an entity that is afflicted by slowness or is wet. Nearby enemies that are not affected by slow will be slowed. Nearby enemies that are affected by slow or wetness will be also hit by cold snap. That's kind of neat. That sounds cool. Conjure water. Places water at a location or extinguish. That's actually kind of handy. Crush. Turn stone into gravel and gravel into sand. That we could use. We could automate this. I bet we could come up with an automation plan for that. Okay, exchange, explosion, fell. I want fell. Earth essence and diamond axe. I want to try this. Absolutely want fell. Add that to my to-do list. What else might I be interested in here? All right, let's see how things work out here, right? So first thing I want to do is tier 2 glyph. The first one I really want to try is fell. So let's select that. Did I have an extra earth? I did. Good job, me. You and you. Beautiful. I super love this. Have I said that enough? Have I said that loudly enough? How cool that is? All right, unlocked fell. So that's done. I would also unlock glyph grow. So let's see. Where's grow in here? So I want 5 of you. And then what else do we need for grow? Oh, we need another earth essence. Do we still have earth essence handy over here? That's air and water. What's earth essence again? These are the ones I want to check out. Iron and seeds of some kind. And what I'll probably do, borrow this, because I'm a little bit in a rush, and I don't want to wait. Oh, you're stealing my seeds. Well, that's nice of you. Are you done stealing my seeds? Thanks. Little seed thief. He might have stolen them from the adjacent chest, too, and that's why the seeds disappeared. Oh, look, he stole it from that. Awesome. That's kind of... I do like it. I do like that it does that. That's fun. It's just unexpected. Hello, Mr. Enderman. I wouldn't mind some ender pearls. Thank you for offering. Very generous of you. A very generous offering from that enderman. He's just like, hey, I would like to give you ender pearls now. Well, okay, if you insist. I like this teleporting. Okay, cool. So that would be grow. And then I also want to try out AoE. So let's do that one. Not enough EXP for this glyph. RIP. We're going to need more experience. That's what I was after. I need to find a bottle of enchanting to get an insightful crystal so I can store experience. We're going to have to figure out how to do that. We might have to get into mob grinding utils because I'm not finding a good way to get those just yet. So we'll figure it out. But for now, I think that's enough. So let's go try out these new spells, right? So what I wouldn't mind doing is sleeping through this night. Well, I guess it's either becoming daytime or something else. Let's try out... I want fell, which will apparently harvest entire trees. Remember how much I wanted to do that? Leap, snare, 7. Let's call this fell. I think touch fell would be kind of cool. Not break. Fell. Create. Is this gonna like... Oh, hello. I like. Not enough mana. Okay. I mean, not great. It's still not getting the whole tree in one click. But it's close. I really need a magnet, don't I? I could really use a magnet. Yes. So now I'm going to turn all this cascading arcwood stuff into this, and I'm going to replant some trees here. Feels pretty good. All right, so let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. I think we're pretty close to that point. What I'd like to do is come back next episode. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break from Ars Nouveau here, because we've had a lot of Ars Nouveau episodes in a row. But I really like what I've got going so far. So I'm going to start working on some other stuff, but intermingle some of the things that I've got. Like, I still want to continue to upgrade my armor. I would like to also get some better things. But, like, let's start working it on other mods and keep this as something that will kind of work along in tandem. I need to get some experience so I can get this thing going. I wouldn't mind a mob farm of some kind, so that might be something we do in the near future. There's a bunch that I want to work on, so let's wrap up here, and we'll come back next time with some new stuff to take a look at. For now, Donald 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Ars Nouveau is cool. I think we can all agree on that. So hope you enjoyed checking it out with me these last few episodes. We'll come back and we'll continue. It's not done. I'm just taking a little break because I like to mix things up. For now, take it easy.